Joshua 1:9. I'm coming as a coach this morning. You getting off that bench this morning. You getting off that bench. You've been soaking up all this nutrition, soaking up all this energy. It's time for you to get off that bench. You got to get in the game, baby. You got to get up. God said, I didn't bring you out of bondage so you can sit up in here and look pretty. God said, I didn't bless you with that job so you can get all that money. God said, there's some folk out there that's waiting on your purpose. They're waiting because it's your season, but you don't even recognize it. Because you're worried about what you came out of. God said, don't worry about what you came out of. I got something greater. Get up. Look at your neighbor and say, get up. You better get up. You better get up. Come on, look to the other side. You can say, neighbor, you better get up. I see purpose jumping in here. I see purpose jumping in here. Somebody's pregnant with purpose, and your purpose is jumping in your belly right now. You want somebody in here want to let out a shout right now because you've been holding it too long. You ought to shout. You ought to shout. Listen to what God told Joshua. Listen. After the death. I can preach right there. After the death of Moses, the Lord's servant, the Lord spoke to Joshua, son of Nun, Moses' assistant. Now you the assistant. This is God speaking to you. Moses, my servant, is dead. Therefore, the time has come. The time has come. The time has come. The time has come. The time, I'm going to stop right there. The time has come. Y'all know the story. The time has come for you to cross. The time has come. Y'all better hear what I'm saying. The Spirit of the Lord. The time has come. You got to get out of your comfort zone. The time has come, Justin Warren. You ain't going to be 17 no more. You about to be 18. The time has come. The time has come. I want to preach. I'm going to stop right there. I want to preach from this subject right here. It's time to jump into your promise. Y'all can be seated. It's time to jump into your promise. It's time to jump into my promise. Do I have any jumpers in here? Steve Harvey has a video out right now. Anybody seen that video by Steve Harvey called Jump? Yes, sir. He says, y'all better hear me. At least one time in your life, you ought to jump.
Yes, sir.
Worried about what everybody else doing, and you sitting on your dream, you ought to at least one time in your life, you ought to jump. And not worry about the parachute. Do I have anybody that's just ready to jump? I remember Sister Del Tanya growing up in Maryland, and in order for us to get to the good basketball courts, we would have to jump a creek. It was a good sized creek, you know, it was a good sized creek, but in order for us to get to the good basketball courts, Justin, we had to jump the creek. But it was always this one dude, he was scared. He was scared. I don't know if I can make it. Everybody else would jump, and we would measure that thing out. And we would, you know, because sometimes when you're about to jump, you got to measure that thing. You got to count the cards. You got to get ready. See, some of y'all ain't ready. Y'all just sitting there. Y'all ain't ready. But how many folk I got that's ready to jump? And you right there. Do I have any warriors now? You got to understand that now we were right there, Justin. And right there, I would get myself together. But watch this. Before I got to the creek, I was already getting my mind together to make the jump. See, some of y'all wait until y'all get to the creek to jump. You got to already be thinking right now, how you going to start the business? How you going to go back to school? How you going to get yourself together? How am I going to get this scholarship? How am I going to pay for my way to college? How am I going to do? You got to be thinking before you get to the creek. jumpers. So we messing. And all of a sudden, I go across and my buddy go across. But the scared jumper, he stayed on the other side. And right there at the back, he saw us go over. But he was still scared. And it's the same way in the church. We got some folk that seen the power of God, seen the move of God, but yet they scared to jump because they worried about what the folk gonna say that's sitting on the pew with them this morning. Let me tell you something about them folk that's sitting on that pew. The same God that they serve is the same God that's gonna help you jump. I'm just talking to my jumpers this morning. Do I have anybody that's ready to jump? You tired of sitting down. I'm ready to jump if I got to jump by myself. Because if See, some of y'all worried about falling on the rocks, like Steve said. Some of y'all worried about messing up your new suits and your new hairdo. And you worried about, well, what if I fall? And what if the folks see me when I fall? But you know what? Them folk gonna talk about you when you fall. They gonna talk about you in the fall. They gonna talk about you after the fall. So you might as well get yourself together. You might as well get yourself together. Don't worry about no parachute. You want to get ready? Oh yeah. Some of y'all standing right there at the creek. But the good stuff is on the other side. See, on the other side, somebody say on the other side. On the other side, Justin, is the blessings. See, Moses had died. God charged Joshua. Joshua couldn't move till Moses died. There's a lesson there. See, some stuff got to die before you can jump. Some of y'all carrying dead weight. That's why you can't jump. You carrying dead weight from your past because you made some mistakes, because you didn't do it. It didn't work the way you thought it would work. But God says, I'm not worried about how it's going to work. All you got to do is just trust me in the jump. Don't worry about what they say. Don't worry about the failure, because there is no failure in the God that I serve. Is there anybody in here that know that God says, I'm getting ready on you to jump? You got to jump once. You're worried about the mistakes you made in 1985. God says, I don't even remember what you're talking about. Because if any man is in Christ, he is a new creature. All things. Somebody say all things have become. You're worried about what them folks say about you. You're worried about not paying the bill. So what, it got repo. So what, it got cut off. So what, they charged you with this. So what, you got lied on. So what, you got cheated on. God says, I'm waiting on you to jump. You gotta jump, boy. Look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, you better get ready to jump. You better get ready to jump. And see, some of y'all think y'all too old to jump. Some of y'all think y'all too old to jump. But today, you coming out of that depression. You coming out of anxiety. You coming out of suicidal thoughts. You getting ready to put some medicine down. You're coming out of cancer. You're coming out of sickness. You're coming out of disease. You're coming out of loathable. You're coming out of bondage. You're coming out of Egypt. You know how do I know? Because you were here this morning. If you weren't here, you still be stuck in. But you've been through better. You gotta jump. You gotta jump. You're worried about you ain't got no money. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I ain't come from the right side of the track. I can't read. I can't write. I can't speak well. Let me tell you about Moses. Moses had y'all know he couldn't get his words out right. He was stuttering. And God, you calling me calling me, I killed a man. You know, I killed him and hid him in the sand. And you calling me to jump down to Egypt and tell Pharaoh to let my folk go? God said, yes, I'm talking to you with your stuttering self. Get yourself together, get your brother, go down to Egypt and jump down there right in Pharaoh's face and tell him, let my people go. Some of y'all worried about your handicap. You worried about your lack. God says, I'm about to use your handicap to bless you. Because the same thing that hinders you is the same thing that's going to cause you to jump. Because see, if you get scared enough, you'll start back from what you say. If you get scared enough, and the right folk get behind you, if you get the right folk behind you, coach, you start moving them feet, you start running in place, and all of a sudden, the Holy Ghost will put your job. Y'all ain't hear what I'm saying? See, sometimes the enemy, God will let the enemy get behind you and scare the hell out of you. So he'll scare the hell out of you. Y'all ain't ready. I'm trying to coach you out of a dead place. See, sometimes God will let your haters get behind you, put negative stuff on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter about you. And that's because if they didn't talk about you, you wouldn't realize how blessed you really are. So God, you begin to run in place. Y'all making me work out this week. You begin to run in place. Somebody say, get more. Get set. Jump. I wish I had some jumpers in here today. Do I have any jumpers? Listen. See, some of y'all can't jump. This is my last sermon on stay connected. Somebody say stay connected. Because see, while you're running in place, you're charging up. You see, you plugged in. See, some of y'all ain't plugged in. You plugged into your money. You plugged into your girlfriend, your boo, all that other stuff. But let me tell you something. Your money can't help you when you need to jump that creek for real. Your boyfriend or girlfriend, he look good, but she can't help you when hell come knocking at your door. You gotta talk to me this morning. When the enemy comes in like a flood, God will lift up a standard where you can jump on. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. Stop talking about what you ain't got. You got everything you need. You got everything you need. Stop talking about who left you. Stop focusing on what you used to have. Stop talking about how them folk did you wrong. You got everything you need. All you got to do. Where's your Bible? Give me a Bible. All you got to do is stay connected to the power source. See, some of y'all reading some foolishness. You reading horoscopes. You reading them fake posts on Facebook. You know that stuff ain't real. How somebody gonna change and gain 100 pounds in 5 seconds? You talking about that stuff real. You can't be connected to mess and make the jump. You can't be, somebody said, you can't be connected to mess and make this jump. Oh, I'm coming to coach you now. Coaching you. Yeah, you keep your head up. Yeah, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to all of y'all in here. Because see, God has blessed us mightily here in Mount Lebanon. Matter of fact, God has blessed us mightily in the city of Eufaula. And you act like God. Some of y'all remember when you used to have to go to the back of the cafeteria to eat. You couldn't go to the same movie theater as white folk. You couldn't sit in the front of the church. You ain't always had no air conditioning in the church. You ain't always had no carpet in the church. You ain't always had padded pews. But you sit up here and But we get a little education. Get a little smart. God bless us to get master's degrees and doctorate degrees. And now we think we've arrived. Then all of a sudden, over those years, Justin, we lose connection with the one. Somebody say the one. Who helped us jump that high school education. See, some of y'all fell in the creek and you stopped dreaming.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You out of the creek, but the creek smell's still on you. Yeah. Yes, the creek smell. See, we used to play in the creek. We used to go outside, play in the creek, catch crayfish, catch lightning bugs, and put them in jars. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Might mess around, catch a snake, and put gasoline on it, burn him up. We do stuff like that. Get an old bike and we put a bike together, because see, we were poor. So poor, we didn't even have an other O, we just poor. I'm saying I was poor, y'all. But my mama was so blessed, I didn't realize I was poor till I got to college. Y'all better hear what I'm saying. I didn't realize how good I had it back in the incubator. But see, some of y'all in the creek, there are different parasites. Crayfish, and frogs, and salamanders, and water moccasins. And here you come to church with crayfish on you, salamanders and snakes. See, it ain't in the physical, but God see it in the spirit. So you come in with all these snakes and salamanders and you got creek smell on you. But when you jump, and if you happen to fall in the creek, my God is able to keep you from falling. Somehow, I just begin to praise God in the middle of the creek. Is there anybody in here that ever fell in the creek, but you still got your praise? Is there anybody in here that fell sometimes, but you still got your joy? Is there anybody in here that ain't perfect, but you still got your peace? Is there anybody in there that fell in the creek, but you still got your happiness? Is there anybody in here that fell in the creek, but you say, I will bless the Lord at all times, right in the creek, and his praise shall continually be in my mouth. Oh, bless the Lord with me, oh my soul, and let us exalt his name together. In other words, while you're in the creek, you gotta make God bigger than your creek. Oh, let me tell you, baby, you got to make God bigger than what you fell in. Is there anybody in here? You ever fell in something, but God, something just keeps stirring on the inside. Something keeps moving on the inside. And before you know it, you're out of the creek and you're standing on holy ground. Is there anybody in here that God said, if I'll be lifted up, if I'll be lifted up, I will draw men. Look at your neighbor. Say, neighbor, he won't let you fall. He won't let you fall. Thank God for the jumpers. This is your season, Hank, to jump, man. You have to do something different if you want different results. You can't do the same thing over and over and expect different results. You're going to have to do something different. Come to challenge you. Listen, I'm going to give you this. Write this down. This is so crucial. So crucial. Write the word jump down beneath. So it's an acronym for something. Write down. You got it? Write down jump. And I'm finished. Jump. Jump. Y'all got it? This is your word. Jesus undergirding my purpose.
That's good. That's good.
Jesus undergirding my purpose.
Hallelujah.
Jump. Jesus undergirding my purpose. Jesus holding me up in my purpose. Jesus bracing me in my purpose. Jesus stabilizing me in my purpose. The enemy don't like when you find your purpose.
Right, sir.
That's why they got an issue with a young quarterback who come from Auburn University, who when he scored a touchdown, give the balls to little kids. They say he's not a good role model. He's a bad influence on our kids. But he said, I'm just being me. That's all I know to do is be me. And so many idiots, so many folk out here trying to be other folk that you don't know who you are. But when you find out who you are, the enemy is mad and he tries to kill, steal, and destroy you. They don't understand why Cam Newton can do what he do. It's because that's his purpose, to play quarterback in the NFL. I couldn't picture him being a garbage man. Couldn't picture him being a doctor. Couldn't picture him playing golf. But I can see him back there saying, ready! See, y'all ain't ready. Ready! Set! Jump! Ready! Do I have any warriors that's ready? You gotta get set. Hold your position, Justin. Everybody else going their own way. Marcellus, you got to get what you want and hold your position. Ready! And then here's the thing. Don't do nothing. Turn it down. You keep it right there. And his daddy, they said, why your son cut the food every time he scored a touchdown? His daddy, who's connected, he's a bishop. He says that boy got a right to dance. He almost died in a car accident last year on his way to his purpose. So while you talking about him, let him dance. The enemy tried to kill him, but since he made it through the accident, he found his purpose. What am I saying? Some of y'all have been through some stuff in here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You've been through some stuff that scarred you deep. Cut deep to your soul. But God says, I'm waiting on you to jump. You hear me? I'm not speaking to everybody. But I'm talking to some folk in here who are ready to jump and get a new start on this year. If that's you, I need you to come down to the altar. Come on, the doors of the church stand ajar. Now listen. Come on, if you want to join the church, that's fine. Now, all the people that want to join the church, you come stand to my left. All the people that are just making a jump, come stand to my right. If you want to join the church, come stand to my left.